Hey, you're currently listening to 6-Digit World Cup interview panel, brought to you by 6-Digit World Cup broadcast team.
Hello everyone, my name is Isita, and today, as a part of the 6WC 2026 broadcasting team, I'm bringing to you the Belarus interview. This is Belarus triad host. His name is Of Course. Hello, Of Course. I want to know, how are you doing today? What does it feel like to be in this interview?
Hello, and thanks for inviting, first of all. It's a pleasure to me. I feel very good, actually. It's my first ever interview, so I feel a little bit nervous about it.
Okay, but that's exciting. I want to know, you're one of the people that helped with the Belarus tryouts. Now, we know that you're from Kazakhstan. So, what is your connection with Belarus, and how did you become one of the Belarus tryout hosts?
Actually, my connection with Belarus players is very close. We are often spending time together playing games. They're all my friends, you know. I'm a Kazakh myself, and a lot of people wonder why a Kazakh would host a tryouts for Belarus. And the answer goes back to 6WC in 2024. At the time, I decided to host a tryouts for Belarus simply for the sake of a friend who lives there and plays awesome. So no one was organizing trials for Belarus, and I decided to take it on myself. I really enjoyed bringing people together and building a community of my own, watching them go from strangers to friends and seeing them put in effort and improve. So I've kept doing it ever since. I even remember a funny thing about my tryouts for the first time. I remember how Amamia Kokor, we asked Amamia Kokoro and a lot of other popular also players to record a replays for our tryouts, and then we put it together in an incredible showcase, and it actually was very funny. And I remained the main tryout host ever since, but unfortunately I've had to take a step back this year due to my mental health.
I see. Well, I would like to know, did you form the current Belarus team? How did you help on it? Did you get some mod specialists, any all-rounders that we have in the team?
I don't put the roster together by myself every year. It will be very hard actually. I like to have multiple opinions about it, and I mostly invite some players from Belarus who help me with tryouts. For example, this year I invited Leaks, Monreal, Pahaplay and Schist, and we made the team together. And building the roster was easiest this time around, since 6 of the 8 players had already competed in the 6WC and the 6-Digit European Cup in the past. For instance, Leaks is already a veteran because she played in the 6WC previous year and quickly became one of the team main carry. Additionally, Nofilet, Crowdgoing, Lymph and Guillaume played on the B team last year under Shiz's captaincy and achieved a very high place by the end of the tournament. Our team newcomers are Felonia and Zebra, because they quickly caught our eye with their incredible scores during tryouts. They haven't appeared in other tournaments before, so this is their first experience. Overall, I can say that our roster is very experienced. Most of them are excellent all-rounders, and Zebra is a very strong hard rock specialist.
Okay, very nice. I want to know, do you guys spend time together outside of the OSO tournaments, or maybe share any VCs together?
Actually, yes, I am in very close contact with all of the players from the past iterations of 6WC and 6-Digit European Cup. I still keep in touch with many of them and play various games together. But as the players for themselves, they interact frequently. And surprisingly, players from 6WC'24 and 6WC'25 to 26 communicate with each other as well. You know, I'm really happy that I was able to build such a community.
That's very wholesome. But now, I need to ask, who would you say is the most underrated player in the team Belarus? Someone that maybe deserves some more recognition.
Okay, I will not talk about leaks because I think she already have a lot of attention on her. She is one of the best gimmick player on 6-Digit scene. And I think the most underrated player right now is probably Crowdgoing. He was one of the main carry on 6WC Minor League, and he's got a crazy ability to play all kind of gimmick maps and also make some FCs on them. So put your eyes on him.
Do you think this year the Belarus team has good chemistry among each other? What's the difference with previous years that you can notice?
Unfortunately, the current team doesn't interact quite as much as teams for previous years, but the chemistry is still here. In previous iterations, the chemistry among the players on the roster was absolutely incredible. They all still keep in touch as good friends, which is surprising me.
Now, on the final question, what are your expectations with the Team Belarus for the rest of the tournament? Any words that you have towards them?
Unfortunately, our main carry leagues couldn't play the qualifiers, which really threw the team off balance, but I still believe that they can go really far. Maybe I'll predict maybe 7 to 8 plays, something like this. And the message for them, I think, guys, if you can hear this right now, ебашьте.
Thank you very much, of course, for allowing me to interview you. Now we're gonna go right into the match.
Hey, you're currently listening to 6-Digit World Cup interview panel, brought to you by 6-Digit World Cup broadcast team.
Hola Reginer, hola Chirox. Me gustaría saber cómo se encuentran el día de hoy. ¿Algunas palabras antes de comenzar la entrevista?
Hola, hola, un gusto. Yo soy Regner, capitán de Colombia en esta 6WC y pues nada, gracias por la entrevista.
Hola, bueno, soy Shirox, jugador y staffer ya casi que veterano de torneos Yosu y nada, gracias por la entrevista.
Muy bien. He visto a Chirox en ediciones previas de la 6WC, pero Regner, tú eres una cara nueva. Me gustaría saber un poco de ti, o qué otros torneos has participado y qué te llevó a jugar la 6WC de este año.
Bueno, mi historial de torneos empieza como en 2021. A finales de 2021 que me meto a uno que otro torneo por alguna multi que me dijeron que lo intentara. Luego pasan como 6 meses y me vuelve a picar las ganas de torneos y eso medio coincide con pues con la fecha en la que se publica la 6WC'22. Shiro ahí me escribe de hecho que debería intentarlo porque yo estaba a punto de dejar de jugar torneos en ese momento, pero Shiro me escribe, yo participo y participé en la 6WC'22, en la 23 también fui capitán de Colombia y en la 24 y 25 no pude bueno, por razones varias no pude participar. Pero aquí volvimos ya a la 26. No sé, los torneos me gusta como la parte competitiva, así me llama mucho la atención que sea un juego, en un juego tan mecánico como Inosu pueda haber esta parte un poco más estratégica de scoutear equipos, planificar los picks, los bans, los protects, cómo va a ser el lineup, etcétera, etcétera, poder practicar los mapas cada semana, las map pools y pues conocer gente nueva, es como la esencia del 6WC.
¿Qué es lo que está haciendo Chirox actualmente? Todos conocemos tu trayectoria tanto como player y como staff en distintos torneos, pero me gustaría saber si sigues igual de activo en la comunidad o si has decidido centrarte en otras cosas.
Lo que pasa es que estuve desaparecido por un tiempo, más que nada porque primero estaba ocupado pues con cosas de la vida real, acaba de empezar la U, entre otras cosas, entonces sí, eso. Y después también está el hecho de que había subido mucho de ranking o mucho pues para mi habilidad. Yo tengo una skill cap más bien bajita, entonces era como medio incómodo jugar para mí torneos, porque era que estaba skill capeado en casi todas las rondas, menos la primera. No podía ni jugar la pool de qualifiers, entonces eso me quitó toda la motivación para estafiar. Y ya ahora que volví a bajar a 6 dígitos, pues sí, ya estoy más cómodo, más o menos con el star rating, entonces sí, estoy como volviendo a jugar. Lo que sí es que no creo que vuelva a estafiar como solía hacerlo, no creo que vuelva a ponerme a refiar en todos los torneos que vea, no, pero mínimo creo que seguiré por un tiempo como un player bastante activo, creería yo pues. Uno no sabe qué pase con la IA, pero sí.
Entiendo. Ahora, ¿alguno de ustedes me podría contar un poco sobre su equipo? Si es que son amigos, si se conocían desde antes, ¿creen que ha formado una buena química entre ustedes?
Sí, sí, ya con varios de ellos nos conocíamos. A Shiro, pues creo que es a la persona que conozco de más tiempo, como, como la mayoría de personas. Shiro ha estado, como tú dices, en toda la vida de los torneos. Con él también creo que alcancé a jugar un par de torneos y no sé si alcancé a jugar alguna edición de 6WC. Con Juanchi y con Aku sé que jugué en 2023, pues desde ahí no volví casi a jugar torneos, entonces este es el segundo torneo que juego con ellos. Y a los otros cuatro, entonces Blue Master, Sayariu, Deurito y Dasik, no los conocía, pero creo que a lo largo de este proceso de tryouts, de qualifiers y de group stage, pues hemos sacado tiempito para estar los ocho en alguna multi, durante los lobbies, estamos en las llamadas. Siento que, pues, como siempre, en mi perspectiva a lo largo de las 6WC en Colombia, siempre el equipo tiene una muy buena química, nos llevamos muy bien, disfrutamos los partidos, estamos en llamada, nos reímos, nos burlábamos, nos apoyábamos, nos damos aliento, competimos entre nosotros, nos ayudamos a mejorar. Siento que tenemos muy buen ambiente, muy buena química.
Algo que me gustaría saber es cómo se organizan para formar los lineup en cada mapa. ¿Es algo espontáneo o tienen alguna cheat donde dejan sus scores? ¿Cómo deciden quién entra en cada mapa?
No, para los lineups es más que todo dejándonos llevar de la shit, pero también, obviamente, pues teniendo en cuenta cómo se sienta cada uno en el momento. Nosotros estamos en una, pues en llamada de Discord y si hay alguien que de pronto no está jugando bien o no quiere jugar algún mapa porque no sé, no se siente bien de speed en ese momento, de pronto en esas cambiamos por otro que también le tenga buen score, o si alguien de pronto no montó todos los scores a la shit, ahí sí vamos cambiando. Entonces es una mezcla, más que todo dejándonos llevar de la shit, pero eso, una mezcla, diría yo.
Muy bien, algo que tengo que preguntar. ¿Quién es el jugador más infravalorado de su equipo y por qué piensan esto?
Bueno, pensando en alguien que a mí me gustaría darle más visibilidad, que creo que merece más reconocimiento, dentro del equipo sería tal vez Dasik, diría yo. Siento que Dasik ha estado muy presente en el equipo, sobre todo ha estado muy juicioso y muy atento a practicar la pool, a flexibilizar su horario a pesar de la disponibilidad que tenga dentro de los fines de semana. Y siento que incluso si no saca los mejores scores, puede ser, o sea, siempre está en esa conversación de alguien que puede entrar dentro de los cuatro que jueguen un mapa y puede filiar bastante bien varios de los mapas que tal vez al resto de nosotros nos cuestan un poco más, ¿no? Entonces creo que me gustaría darle ese reconocimiento a Dasik y, y pues ya que estamos también lo mismo a Debrito y Sayario, siento que ellos también están en esa como conversación de filiar el cuarto player y sacar un buen score de soporte y que puede que no estén en el spotlight, pero siempre están ahí presentes apoyando y sacando scores decentes para el equipo.
Ahora vamos con la última pregunta, que sería, ¿cuáles son sus metas sobre la CWC y sus expectativas por el torneo?
Pues yo normalmente objetivos en los torneos tengo más bien pocos, o pocos no, pero son más de competencia contra mí mismo. Es llegar y dar lo mejor de mí, tratar de jugar lo mejor posible y hasta ahí. Lo que sí es que para esta 6WC sí tengo un objetivo por ahí, que es que me gustaría no solo pasar de grupos, sino mínimo llegar a semis, porque siento que Colombia siempre se queda ahí en esos puestos, pues de o se va en grupos o se va en la primera ronda, pues que le sea posible después de los grupos, o en la primera 6WC no ganamos ninguna match, me acuerdo también. Entonces eso es, no solo clasificar, no solo pasar de grupos, sino pasar de grupos y ganar una match, que sería llegar a semis. Entonces, este año personalmente mi objetivo es ese. Y ya si llegamos a semis, obviamente pues tratar de seguir hasta donde se pueda.
Bueno, muchas gracias Reginier y Chirox por esta entrevista. Ahora vamos con la match a continuación.
Hello, welcome back to another match of the 6-digit group stages of the 6-digit World Cup 2026. It's gonna be a banger. Belarus versus Colombia. You've seen them, you've seen both of their interviews, and it is the most important match at their stage here at 6WC. Both have the chances to go in or go out from the round of 16. Because Colombia, they have 2 wins. Belarus has 1 win, 1 loss. If Belarus wins, they have the potential to go in, and they have the potential to kick Colombia out of the groups. If Colombia wins, they have the chance of kicking Belarus out of the groups. So the high stakes of this match is here for Group G. My name is Wooden Pickaxe, and join me is none other than the beloved streamer who have been streaming for 6 iterations. It's Jorian. How are you doing, Jorian?
Good, and also I've been here for how many streams now? It's me physically who has streamed the most so far in matches, but at the same time too, again, all the VODs as well too has been uploaded, so you can count that yourself. You can watch the VOD yourself as well too. This is the now 3rd time I think we commented. Now if you count that other VOD that we don't talk about, if you know, you know. we're supposed to we were supposed to commentate the first match ever, but then Maggie decided to come in and steal it from us. So yeah, now we actually get to go into an actual match that's actually really good. It's a decider match. And as you said, for the history for Colombia and Belarus, for Belarus, if they do win this, they are going to be in a 2-1 setting. And for Colombia, if they do win this, well, they are going to be going into a 3-0 setting.
It is also kind of funny because I was counting like the teams, right? Yeah, it is really that close. If Belarus does win it, if they sweep Colombia, they have the chance to actually go in with Malaysia. it is that harsh. It is that harsh. Right, so yeah.
So now what we're going to be seeing first is going to be Nomad 3, and this obvious pick is going to be pretty interesting for the side of Belarus and Colombia, honestly, because why not say about the scoreline for them?
So both have played Nomad 3 before on their match. The protects you are seeing here, both have protected also at the previous matches where Belarus completely protects all gimmicks. Colombia protects Nomad 2 no matter what. This is going to be a fun match for sure. Nomad 3 is going to be our first map pick here for Team Belarus. They have played it. Score is being 2.5 million, I think. For Colombia hasn't played, so it's a fog of war here for Colombia.
Yeah, and as we actually have the client loaded and everything fixed, I totally did not have an issue, and that's why we had this all a bit. And yeah, like you said, we do see Nomad 3 being played out from Belarus and Colombia in the previous matches. Well, actually, more from the Belarus side, they did get a 2.5 million score beforehand. That is a decent score, but compared to everything else, the issue is it in a way that they can actually PFC everything or go for another 3-way? Because for the side of Belarus, it does seem like they only have 2-way.
They do have a 2-way, but for Team Colombia, we just don't know because Italy decided to ban Nomad 3 against Colombia. So this is a very, very high risk, high reward map pick here for Team Belarus at the start of the match. I am so excited to see what will happen on this one.
And that's going to be going in very soon. For Belarus, they are having ping issues. We love Osu. Yeah, ping issues, it's unfortunate, but mostly that's what's happening right now. We are going to be actually seeing Wancho coming in with Blue Masters, Shiro, and Aku coming in as well too. Shiro was here for the interview for Colombia, and for Belarus we're going to be seeing Alex, probably going in no fleet.
The map is going to start here. We're gonna start our first map ever with the Group G final match, Belarus versus Colombia. All are at stakes here. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Banjo to load again.
Come on, Banjo. We love turning client.
We love turning
there
client.
we go. We love turning client.
As we're going to be going in now for this side of Belarus and Colombia. We are going to be starting off with, honestly, what we expect. It's just regular tapping. There's not going to be that much of an exchange, but on the bottom of your screen, and all the way on the top of your screen right now outside Colombia, Jesus, this confidence play on this side of accuracy for everyone is really high.
They have done their homework. They have the experience as well. This is their last match. They do not want to fumble this, as nobody is getting tripped. Oh, I might have taken it too soon. Yuancho first break coming in from Colombia. A bit earlier side of the break. The Colombia still have the accuracy lead, but the score lead is going towards Belarus here before the first KI.
And
oh my god.
Is that another break from anyone? No, that is going to be only the break from Yuancho, holding up to 98%. And everyone going into the KI very strong right here.
Heroics also breaking from Colombia. Belarus are still 4-way FC into the first KI. The accuracy is on the side of Colombia, but they don't have the full combo. Belarus 4-way FC still intact. 200k coming in at the first quarter of the map. This is not high risk, high reward. This is a very, very high reward only for Team Belarus.
The one thing to know as well too, remember, this is their pick, so they were confident here, and they wanted to go again and actually go with the 4-way after it does break there. So that does lead to Colombia having a 1 and actually no FCs at all. That's going to be Belarus being the only one holding a 4-way, and but Chiro breaking as well too. Just their confidence for Colombia on this number 3 is just gone now. This is going to be their first map nerves.
This first map nerves, but Belarus are handling it so well. 4-way FC, okay, make it 3 as Geom finding a break here at the middle of the section, one of the trippier section of the map. Oh, wow, 600k score difference here, Jorian, and it keeps growing.
Yeah, it does keep going. And Guillaume did actually play this before in FC last time. It's unfortunate that they're not able to get the FC, but the scoreline shows as it is, and there is no way for comeback for Colombia right now. Even though we see a good cover for Roncho and Blue Master right now, which shows break, but then I could say as well too, that will be it for this side of Colombia, and Belarus going in with this victory, holding on with the 3-way FC from Nyom, Eliax, and Crowdgoing, who actually, Crowdgoing did get 200k last time. This is a big improvement for them.
What?
Yeah, same with Eliax as well.
I mean, that's crazy. That's what 1 week can happen. A difference of 1 week is all that matters here for Team Belarus, as they found a 3-way FC. It's almost the same as what Poland is doing last time.
And if you're wondering me about Guillaume, they're not shaking. That's just a rage bait, because they both got a slider. They're pissed about it. And for Shio, by the way, they did big as well too, so that's important. But for Wancho going in with the first choke team with Blue Master, but for Belarus, 3-way FC.
What is this score from Belarus? What is this? They are showing up here with blood as they want to win this match and go on into the run of 16 lower brackets.
It's a surprising thing, because Guillaume had a panic attack. Oh,
okay.
Oh.
Okay, I see. But still,
they still won. They still won. They
still won. Yeah.
So basically, what happened was that the first map nerves from Colombia kind of just manifested inside Guillaume, and honestly, I think for Elias and Krakow and FC, I think that kind of manifested into the break from Guillaume. It's unfortunate that he had a panic attack, but I think it's okay. This sounds so bad, but Guillaume's panic attack being the downfall for Guillaume, but Elias and Kago going for the double FC. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off, but it's a really bad trade-off to say about. But still, the triple FC. I mean, I think that's all that matters.
That do say something is here, Jorian. I mean, like, high stakes are all on this match, and they can feel it. Is this just the first map, and we have to we just see that happening? But Belarus enjoy the 3-way FC. Now it's up to Colombia. Can they win a map pick of their own? Fremont 1 being their map choice here for their first pick.
Yeah, this is gonna be again one of the more popular picks today. And no, not today. This whole group stage. Like, there is a lot of people who has played this. We have seen this being played on easy hidden hard walk, all of that. The main thing we did not see though yet is a 8-way FC again. This is such slow as that everyone can do it. We always have seen a 7-way FC. We did see a scoreline under 3K to be super close on this VMon as well too. So this map honestly has a lot of history and has a lot of story to it. And as we're going to be going in for one of the last few times of this group stage, for the Major League at least, Minor League is going to be happening in 2 weeks, and we're going to be playing this pool again in the Minor League. So if you want to see that content too, come over there. Well, in 2 weeks at least. But for the Major League, we are going to be starting to say goodnight to this pool for this VMod 1 at least.
We're gonna miss this pool so much as the group stage is coming into end. A very, very banger song. And yeah. So Colombia, Fremont 1 is usually their last map ever. So this is very, very interesting that they decided to bring this at the front. Sure, okay. I mean, they're facing against Belarus. They are notably one of the better teams from the group G. So probably that's the reason why. But the Belarus usually have like, Colombia usually have like a 2-way or a 1-way with the 3 nice supporting combos happening towards them. So I'm hoping that they can do more better here if they really want this win.
Yeah, if they do want this win, maybe that easy multiplier might be helping a little bit if they do play it. But we do see it coming back from LDX once again for the side of Belarus. But for the side of Colombia, they are playing it safe with 2 hidden on a hard walk. If you want to go from the previous score as well too for Colombia, they technically have the lead here with 200k of a gap, just because of most likely not one person not getting the FC. Most likely the easy player missing out on a little bit. So hopefully we do see the FC go to for side of Belarus, or for Colombia getting the FC here will be helping onto the favor. But accuracies right now, not that good.
So the easy multiplier is not here on a Tosu. Wait, that's correct, right?
No, this is laser, remember. We do not use Tosu
laser.
for our regular screen. We are using a laser.
So yeah, the multiplier is not here. The multiplier for easy is 2.2 times. So that's something for a thought for this match, as we see our first miss coming in from Limfa from the Belarus team.
That is going to be actually good for the side Colombia's side right now, because Limp is going to be the HR mod, and that's going to be trading off against Shiro. And because of that, we're going to be seeing what happens here. But the scoreline on the bottom, if you want to know a general baseline to see if Colombia does win or not, if it's going to be above 250k on the side of Colombia, most likely they do win. If for Belarus they do want to take the advantage, it has to go to their side. It will be under 220k to see if you have to get that. Oh, wait. That double break from Colombia though, that might be doing something. But that break from Lip and no fleet, that's huge.
A bit of a... I am kind of speechless here, but Colombia, they do have the quote-unquote lead here. I do think Belarus is still having the lead because of the 2.2 times. They do, and Shiro X breaks. Oh my god.
Yep. So, in that favor, that is going to be most likely Belarus' victory right there if you do see the WFC coming in on the side of Belarus. But it does depend on who survives here. And looking at the screen as well too, does Destroy play touchscreen? Because that cursor doesn't seem that snappy as a mouse player. That's interesting.
That's interesting. I don't think that's a... I think that's probably a touch screen with the... I'm not sure myself though. I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, as you're gonna be seeing even further though, again, there's nothing really else to say other than show a big right there on the start of the main TKS section. But other than that, for Belarus, we do not really... Okay, we have to do math now. Okay. That break from Ilias is gonna be really crucial. And destroy... Oh no.
Okay, now that makes things interesting. Blue Master needs to hold this. All hopes are from Colombia, are from Blue Master's hand. Is it going to be enough though?
260K.
360k.
Oh.
No, that's not enough. That's not enough, Jorian.
335.
320k. Elix is 360k, which means it is not enough. Belarus has the win here. We might need the confirmation from the referee first before we decide on anything, but I do think it is Belarus win. It is a 2.2 times.
So,
And Elix, yeah.
you say it's Belarus's win. I actually kind of disagree. It's most likely is going to be going to the side of Colombia just because of the gap. And
Yep, there we go. Yes. Yes. It's
okay.
Belarus win.
Okay, wait. It was 2.2.
It's 2.2. Yeah, it's not 2 only. It's 2.2.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, that actually kind of sucks. I got to get my math. I didn't say I was good at math, so
What's that math?
I didn't say I was good at math, so like yeah, I didn't call anything, yeah. But still, that is gonna be the second win then for the set of the Belarus just because of the easy multiplier, and honestly, the accuracy from Iliax, even though it was a break in the middle, which technically would have been really crucial and really dreadful for the side of Belarus. Because they could have lost the point there just because of that and because of the miss at the end as well. But just because of the accuracy that Elliott had, which was 97%, that saved them a ton.
Oh my god, here. A break point for Team Belarus. Can they capitalize on it? We shall see on their next pick here. I'm not so sure myself. What is going to be their next pick? I'm seeing a from Fremont 2 angle. They have been liking their gimmicks so much. I can see it on their screen here. Reading is a bit equal. You can argue that Belarus has a higher reading. I do think Fremont 2 is still. I think Fremont 2 might be a good pick for Belarus.
It could be a good pick for them, but they decided to play Fremont 3 instead. So, for the side of Belarus, if they are if they are doubling down on the Fremont, honestly, we might be seeing a triple down on the Fremont actually, because Fremont 2 is still going to be open. I'm surprised they didn't want to go to that Fremont 2 because it's going to be more constructive or more standardized of a anti-mod, so that easy multiplier would have been even more crazier there. But it's only 1.8, so it would have been just regular no mod. But still, it would have been way more crazy to see that. But with Fremont 3 playing out, what is the easy multiplier on this?
It is 1.8 for easy, 2 times for easy HD.
No, for Fremont 3. For Fremont 3.
Oh, Fremont 3. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. It is 2.1 for easy, 2.4 for easy HD.
So
2.1 for easy.
So do we see the 3 times for Iliax?
Might be. I mean, Lix does use easy HD when they faced against Malaysia last time, so.
The 3-way might be coming very soon, but for Colombia, most likely we are going to be seeing again the no mod and the 2 hits and 1 HR just because it's going to be a little bit of a finger control kind of map. It's going to be technical.
I mean, it's more safer for Colombia. If they have 4-way FC on this map, they can basically just fan off the easy HD score for Lix here.
Yeah. Then going in from the stats before as well too, we are going to be seeing from the side of Belarus at least that they had a 2.8, that was 2.6 million. While for the side of Colombia though, again, they did beat Belarus in the previous match if it's against someone else, getting a 2.9 million. So it's going to be really depending on if they are able to secure the bag again on this one and get the same score as the previous match. Otherwise, it would be going to Belarus' favor.
We shall see here on the Fremont 3. Belarus pick. Will Belarus bring on their easy magic? Yes, easy HD on the board again from Lix. Yeah, you can see what happens here. The multipliers becomes 2.3, I think. No, 2.4, Jorian.
Yeah, so this is going to be really interesting to see because that's going to be your scale score here. Zebra or Zebra, if you want to be actually phenomenal about it. that is going to be the one who's going to be the tank on HR, unfortunately, putting on to 182k last time. But as of right now, with them being the first pick, it's going to be really, really painful for the side of Belarus.
Pressure is on Colombia actually to bring a 4-way FC here. Zebra does break again from the hard rock, but Lick's score is gonna soar high up, especially if they FC it. Oh, Regnier with a break there. That's not good for Team Colombia. You need all scores provided from this map.
And also by the side of Regnier as well too. They did break early on though before in the previous match, so it actually is going to be just the same score they are trying to aim for in the previous match that they had last time. The only other break that we saw, which actually is going to be from surprisingly no one. We actually saw a 3-way FC technically on the side of Colombia previously. So with the head-to-head being happening right now on the mods, we're just going to be seeing if the no-mod tanks can actually survive here.
Actually, it's kind of concerning. If Licks FCs, it's going to be about 400k, aka more than 1 million.
Yeah, basically. So